Donald Trump is back at the trade negotiation table. But here's what's surprising. Before meeting Trump, the EU called Japan for advice. Why? What does this mean for Korea? Let's dive into the story.
On July 27, the EU and the US reached a major trade agreement. They set mutual tariffs at 15%, and in return, the EU pledged to invest $600 billion in the US, purchase $750 billion worth of American energy and military equipment. But what made headlines was that Maroš Šefčovič, the EU's chief negotiator, spoke to Japanese officials the day before meeting Trump. He wanted to understand what to expect, and learned that the US-Japan talks were far from symbolic. Trump personally adjusted numbers to secure better terms. This insight shaped the EU's internal strategy meeting at a Glasgow hotel before heading to Turnberry, Scotland, where the actual summit with Trump took place. The EU came prepared for Trump's hardball tactics. Interestingly, this EU-US deal mirrors Japan's earlier trade deal with the US. Japan agreed to invest $550 billion, open parts of its auto and agriculture market, and accept the same 15% tariff rate. Trump reportedly made last-minute changes to the deal by directly meeting Japan's negotiators and adjusting the investment figures himself.
Now, attention turns to South Korea. Foreign Minister Cho Hyun is visiting Japan on the 29th, and then heading straight to Washington to meet U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. With Japan and the EU already securing deals, Korea may be next in line for trade talks with Trump. As Trump reshapes global trade rules, countries are scrambling to position themselves. Will Korea follow Japan and the EU, or chart a different course? We'll be watching closely.